life really is just like a constant journey of figuring things out and learning and growing. Back home, my husband and we got caught in this trap of just always wanting more. A bigger apartment turned into a bigger house, and buying things that we didn't need but thought that we should have because it means something to have designer items or whatever it is. And I thought I was kind of done with that when I came out here to travel, and coming out here now to travel, I've realized that that was just another thing that I was looking for. I came out here to travel and to experience new things, and it's been such an awesome time, and we've had so many good memories, but at the same time, I realized that what I have back home is so amazing. Just the people that I have around me, and my family, and my friends, and the life that we live. I thought I was going to come out here and think that living abroad and traveling everywhere was living the dream, because that's what it seems like when you see things online or hear people talk about it. And don't get me wrong, like it is a dream at the same time to be able to go and visit different countries and immerse yourself in the culture and see how other people live, and kind of what it's like in other places. But this trip, I haven't even really talked about it talked about traveling a lot, because I didn't really want it to be the focal point of my videos. But this, I think now is a good time to talk about it, because so many things have happened since we've come out here to Vietnam, and I've learned so many things about myself and grown so much as a person that I feel like it's worth talking about, because it just wasn't what I expected it to be. I had so many amazing, and by the way, sorry if I sound sick, because I am. I'm getting over the flu right now. But yeah, before we came out here, I thought like this was it, that we're gonna never want to come back, and we're gonna live the dream traveling around the world. And I've had so many amazing experiences here, and Vietnam has taught me so much. Like, it's a developing country, so it obviously doesn't have the same infrastructure and resources and access to things like I do back in Canada. And that really opened my eyes up to what I have in Canada. You don't really know what you have until it's gone, I guess, right? Like, I think I took a lot of things for granted. And yeah, just coming out here just really changed my perspective on that. Like, I'm extremely grateful to my core for what I have back home. And we've actually decided to head back early. We're leaving on a plane on Wednesday to go back to Toronto, which I'm super excited for, which I never thought I would be saying. But we just really miss home. We miss our friends. We miss our family. We miss the life that we had. We realized, like, traveling is so fun. Vacationing is so fun. But coming out here to try to live here and work at the same time as experience all of this and move around to different places just is not not for us, at least. It's hard to be productive and feel like you're in a routine when you're constantly also trying to find things to do so you get to experience the country that you're in. And being someone my husband and I are very routine oriented, so we really love a routine, and it's just been really hard to make it work while we've been out here. So yeah, I guess this video is just me kind of ranting about this change that we're going through, and kind of like where my head is at, because I thought I was going to be out here for at least a year, and I'm honestly glad that I'm not. It's like the trip, not the trip's been amazing. A few bumps in the road for sure. Mac had a couple health issues come up, like food poisoning, and then he just recently is getting over pneumonia, and and on top of that, the medication that the doctor gave him for pneumonia gave him gastritis, which is like inflammation of the stomach and just extremely painful. You can look it up, but it's been a tough week and a tough month for us. And it was just kind of like the cherry on top to why we were ready to go home. We were already thinking about it because of what I was saying. We realized it's really hard to get in routine and focus and work, and that's something that we really value a lot. Like, we love to travel, but not at the expense of those other things, like our lifestyle. Like this whole month, we've barely been to the gym because Mac has been sick. We also did a bunch of traveling this month to different cities in Vietnam. So during that time, we weren't going to the gym or like being able to work much. So yeah, it's just really crazy saying that we're coming home, but I'm so glad and I'm so excited to get back to our life, and I'm so grateful for it. Like, this trip to Vietnam served its purpose. I have a totally new perspective on Canada and all the opportunities that we have there, and how great of a country it is. Vietnam's also a great country, but it's still developing. It doesn't have nearly as much of the infrastructure and all that as Canada does, and it just really opened my eyes to what I do have, and I'm really working on not getting caught in this trap of always thinking the grass is greener on the other side. Because, like, true happiness in life just comes from within, right? Like, I'm never going to find that in external circumstances or anything in the external world. Do you ever get caught in that trap of always wanting more, something else is better, and just struggling to be happy and okay with where you're currently at and with how your life currently is? Because that has definitely been a big one for me. And I'm still working, still learning to find peace and happiness within rather than focusing on what's in my external. And this was just a really big moment in that, because I feel like I've tried so much now. Like, I've upgraded my lifestyle. I've gone traveling to the other side of the world. Like, what more is there, right? And if I can't just be happy with the way things are and the way my life is, then that's a problem. But I guess what I'm saying is I realize how happy and how happy I am with my life and how great my life back home really is. And I'm just really excited to get back to it with Mac and get to see our friends and get back into our routine. Just going back to Canada, a whole new person with a whole new perspective on life out there. Like, I don't really need much to be happy. I love the simple life. I really do. I love going to the gym with my husband. I love reading books and learning about self-development and psychology and self-acceptance and all of that. And I love working on our businesses together and brainstorming, and I love seeing our friends, and I love seeing our family. I do love new experiences too, and I'm going to continue to seek them out because I think it's so important to experience new things, and it keeps your brain growing and learning, right? But just in moderation, not so much coming across the world and living out here to do that. I think we'll just do some vacations here and there throughout the year, and other than that, live our simple lives that we enjoy so much. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, yeah, like the grass isn't always greener on the other side. And it's so easy to get caught up in wanting more and thinking that what you don't have is, or what you have isn't enough. And it really is. Like a simple life, and this is just coming from my perspective, but a simple life is a good life. It really is. You don't need much to enjoy your life and just appreciate what you do have. Because there's people out there that would kill to have what you have. There's always going to be someone who has something different or does life different than you or has less than you too. So it's just a matter of catching yourself in those moments and showing gratitude and appreciation for what you do have, because life's too short to always be chasing and never feeling like you have enough. Yeah. So this is just for anyone out there that feels this way too. Like, yeah, I think true happiness and peace is when you're content with what you do have, truly. And it's the small things that matter. The things that you thought, like, didn't necessarily think, maybe, like getting to see your friends and family once a week, or being in a routine. For me, that just makes me so happy. I just feel so good getting to do that, and I took it for granted for sure. So, yeah, I don't even know if this video makes a lot of sense, but that's okay. Today is just kind of like a reflective moment, and I just wanted to share it with you guys, sort of what was on my mind and what's going on with my life and all that. So, yeah. I'm gonna end the video here. I think my mic just died, so if it sounds different, I apologize. But if you stuck around this long, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.